Liverpool International Music Festival is here once again. Ian, you're going to be working with the Phil. It's a Liverpool institution. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels great actually. I was fortunate enough to get to play with them earlier this year, and we felt it went really well. And I loved that night, and I loved playing with them. So the opportunity to play it again in the setting of Sefton Park, which hopefully on a beautiful summer's night, it should be a fabulous and magical evening, I hope.
Now, Simon, the Philharmonic, it's one of the most groundbreaking orchestras in the UK. It's always looking to innovate. When you work with more contemporary artists, how does that work for you all? Do you get?
It brings a different frisson and excitement about work. As with any large group of people, there are some members of the orchestra who think it's the finest thing they ever do and they really enjoy it, and there are some who perhaps it's not their finest, But there's a real enthusiasm from the core of the players. And, we have quite a significant track record in working outside of the comfort zone of Western classical music, partly because we also run, and we're the only people in Britain who do, our own concert hall with a very wide-ranging programme across many genres. So the orchestra loves collaborations of the kind that in the past we've done with Pink Martini, Orchestral Moves in the Dark, Tumani Jabate. But this was a very special project back in April, and it was so massively sold out that actually the opportunity to repeat it for all of those people who couldn't get in on that night, although it won't be exactly the same concert and it won't be as long and it won't feature some of the elements that were there, but the opportunity to revisit that material in a wide and very open and free format in a great setting is not to be missed, really.
Steve Levine, music producer, Grammy Award winner, and now you're going to be involved in the Liverpool International Music Festival. What attracted you to it?
Well, just the excitement that this city has, and when I was approached by Yao to do it, there's absolutely no other thought. This has to be so brilliant. And he made a very interesting suggestion about doing something that's unique and unusual. So, as my background is in record production rather than live music, I wanted to try and combine those two elements.
Joe Anderson, the Liverpool International Music Festival, it's in its second year now and it's going from strength to strength.
Well, last year was tremendous. I mean, I must say that it outstripped my expectations, and I think everybody that was working on the festival, it was just a phenomenal success.
Yeah, you're the music curator for the Liverpool International Music Festival, a gig that you had last year as well.
Yeah.
How's it going to be different this time?
Well, I think the main thing is, we looked at what worked last year and what didn't work last year, and we've kind of made the transition to making sure we're probably a lot more defined in our audience, defined in our vision of the way we're going forward. So this year, obviously, the main event is the free Sefton Park element, which is called Limb Summer Jam over the August Bank Holiday weekend.